OKFM 101.7.
Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, MP for Banda, NDC Dimu, Deputy Minority Whip, ma Domkume Wamna Shebigefi. Ada Memoji.
Ayo so menua.
Naboko die.
Kwame nyamene mumpa bonte yehoye.
Na nanu utimi koja awofa kwabiase edu. Ewo na ase asori.
Kwame na maso ahye wo conference. Unse. Ejuma na eguso na wo say eboana na leadership no ekosenti. Ekudi na chi saa ti sende enyina yebo wan top ai mwai. Nti ono wo hono na yeso ye wo.
Wow. Na we dia mame mre. Mrase bedwa. Mo sorry edwa so. Na anu matese yesi wapagwa no se mo ba. Still can Ofori Atta nko. Na say no Abba Ahmed. Ibra yaw. Ya kuntunkun Ofori Atta Minister for Finance. Why odi? CD amosi huri kwasure. Watimi aya ma ba say Bank of Ghana rate cry 8 point something. Abonten for na eye niam bi saa moa mu bie ki bi ama ska no kosoro. Na anu so iso resign ye. Trade Minister resign ye Alan. What de ni de no so aka no so onye caretaker minister. Na chese ye wonu mu gidie. Still na mo da so gina ho.
Kwame ma memfa wafidi so na minchia etifa omutie okayfm anano pai. Me sai ejina mafidi so amomo afisiapa. Megidi se afeno ko ewie no. We ni edi kan a afifufro mu ye ni omu ehia. Na Kwame se die tie no se uhwe anamo a omampanyine etu na ese wamfa bu ni die amagana fo. The entire mechanism. Kwame, you see, you penina. Udie here pa ni se ubeka no kre amatimam phone anya gidie ewomu. Na saa gidie no omampanyine ene ne government we edi hu for bebre. Omuwo a lot of trust deficit. Se ka trust deficit Truster was a Ghana for Enya ewo mu president mu. Enya ewo omu ministers mu no Kwame. And Nkuyi. Se ubekaya Ken Ofori Atta ba akunya iso. For the past 6 years watna akunya iso no Kwame. Ediempa ena akoyi. 1 John Mama Ejano 423 microfinance institutions oba ewaguni nyina.
Oni ade say na ye clean up.
Ye jano indigenous banks bebre oba wagu emu makumako 9. Asisi onu ani diempo asisi ontimi hweso. Data bank krampo eti ekeka. Na Kwame se one to me and show fear ya, obey them at the sorry penna manaye. Put that one aside. On one bank, Wagu Republic Bank, Wagu GM Bank, Wagu Royal Bank, Wagu even the biggest indigenous bank in the country are a Unibank, and Ukrampo Kwame Waguno. Wagu Heritage Bank Bibri. Kwame and Siho. Then you come to the fund management institutions, and also Kwame, about 24 of them were Gunu. Kwame, Usha banks ya oguye ya. Nipa omwashere omwajumano, omudebredi omusika ekoto individual bonds. Kwame, and also say wajaswa obegunu. And when you have somebody consistently Kwame, se uhumi faha na watua, uhumi faha na watua. Upese uhumi nisi na ye unsa se there is no life in you. And sana wa say okun. Put that one aside. Kwame, you come to inflation. You got an inflation of 15.4%. As I speak to you, Kwame, na morning na say print sikagum. Inflation now about 40.4%.
I no say this economic downtrend, in the world over, and air costs Ukraine war.
Kwame, say e could do baby na omanpanyin no krampo energy die wonimu. But essence abusia 70 na pese dia eba bebu na watu no chok. Inti yekoyi imani Ghana NGO for mpanyin for frankly kujonum say omume fight the depreciation of the city. Kwame frankly kujonum kono yagunu.
Ngui.
So now you cannot become and say, oh, they say the depreciation of the city into Yanja Manin Kao. And above from Prayan Casson, because our home and who say Enkoye, this is a compare experts like NGO and paying for frankly, could you no more Mubabe Bois and Sana, Yatinya sanity in the system. Even that sanity no Kwame and my ACDA Ukoti Kwame. Bank of Ghana say aqua per CD, ACD, whether dollar ACD, whether you will get it. You see, the propaganda ebo minor enkuyi, and that is consistently and only the hallmark of this government. Adiano from 2017, yenipa na yentio muka no munka sama bain, and yeko budgeti sikatu ose. Government communication money. As is so more mukasa apart from the Ministry of Communication, apart from the presidential staff, apart from the Ministry of Information. Yes, I have to security wa enkoye no kase ekoye na ya piauka. And when you pay people for talking, Kwame, you end up producing nothing. Put that one aside. Then you come to the substantive matter. Kwame, unim say they say ya menu ukasai. Oman penyini ni finance minister ni on the man penyina otunufo. Oman penyini beka say there's not going to be a haircut. Is there a haircut or not?
There's a haircut of.
There's a haircut. Ofori Atta buyer or can say we were not going to the IMF or no. Are we going to the IMF or not?
Wako.
Oman penyini buyer or can say individual bondholders were not going to be affected. No, have they been affected or not?
But say my variations be sir.
You see, Oman penyini he's always misled because he has no competent hands managing the economy and advising him. Into the Omka Chanisa left here, Upa Kojina right, Ubewa no more right. Omuka right, Kojina left, Ubewa no more left. It's like the inconsistencies are so much. Businesses cannot manage. Businesses, even banks are experts. Experts, Omwa hand the power, Omwa dear power, better forecasting. Banks can no longer prepare their forecast. They can no longer predict anything of the government because finance minister now on one budget may be their entity so. Into the last say finance minister I can say. So this is how the business environment is going to be. Kwame, ubeti. Intiama banks are in dilemma. Businesses are in dilemma. Economy, the whole economy is in confusion. Now Kwame, and no. Anna Timam forecast MPs, 98 members out of the 137, 38 MPs. Say, constituency for the Omuni Gidi Ewo Amambo no na ebeya yensake finance minister. Omuni best says so ena o manpanyin na promise omu ofra omu Jubilee House. Ete ena sha ade. Ofra omu Jubilee House. Omu tino ma 98 na ekọ. Omuko through Jubilee House wa eyeke Ofori Atta asem na omuko kanu afa de omusi 137 ni nyina na say omumpeke no Ofori Atta. And omo promise say money passing appropriation act no there's a budget to be prepared and presented. Or passing budget no wie na IMF ni wie akwame na say me ba be sake no. Enu eno man panyin ka kire omu say Ostre mumbra metna budget no muma no kwa non present budget no or prepare budget no we are. Other than that, there were 98 members of the MPP and the 137 MPs were not going na common parliament that year presenting budget no. Kwame, this was going to be a constitutional disaster. Omanpenini da omu ekachiro omu se osre omu ndi nindi no pass budget no we are obema na kofie. Kwame, ye pass appropriation act no on the 21st of December last year. Kwame, we are in 2023. After a term December 21st December 2022 and a pass appropriation act no. Kwame, yawura 2023 mo omanpenyini ayi nani se enyo no krampo and a promise MPs ni se Ofori Atta ewie appropriation na obema na kono. Put that one aside. Kwame, ye na sorry and ye ni se trade minister wa resign. Na trade minister resign ye no ono ni position no Kwame ya sign omanpenyini assign abomin fi taduku usu kra na me ye no more or the same ministry no akwa Ken Ofori Atta ho. Kwame, what are you telling the MPP supporters who voted for the 98 MPs to come to say omumbe vote of no confidence against Ken Ofori Atta no? You are insulting them. You are indicting their sensibilities and their sense of judgment. Say onumum ena usenuma. Ono pen no because who want you
be obeko, but when him say trade ministry no is connected to the finance. So
Kwame. Say inti omanpenye de onbeto obi abehu ni BBM.
Any say
inti on MPP we have the men no apart from Ken Ofori Atta obi any finance background na obetimi aye minister. But Kwame, if you have a cabinet of 19 ministers, number coupe and a timishare financer, apart from that, there is no one person out of the 86 MPP ministers. I obey me taking responsibility of the trade minister. Kwame, then that's why we are a economic mess.
Obey, but
Kwame, yes, obey anyhow. Apart from Ofori Atta, ministers now more no be any finance background obet me aye responsible until a substantive minister for trade is appointed.
Mami mo bi ma Dr. J Eboa say bibi Eboa.
Dr. J Kwame din kwa na hunka yo.
Sibe Eboa, sorry.
Sibe Eboa say onye minister.
Okay, Professor Jambafo.
Onu so onye minister. Inti omwa omanpenya select omu current ministers here was select omu no Ken Ofori Atta way Alan resign ye no na was say oyi omu mu bi e man ye responsible minister until
ayi former Bantama MP Abuaje
onye minister
obaso okay teacher to appoint a minister say wonye caretaker no unya bi
ti say ne adwasa afoko ya omu kan say sanitation minister and take responsibility no. The same thing was until a substantive minister of trade is appointed.
Obese we akura de obetimi appointed one be would not appointed deputy minister on.
Oh, there be Kwame. Who appointed deputy minister Kwame? Deputy minister no, but there must be a responsible minister to take.
Oh, obetimi appointed Ashanti regional minister.
Kwame only did you and on a higher no. So if you have a cabinet, no be any our capacity or better taking responsibility of a finance ministry, a trade ministry, until a substantive one is appointed. Kwame, it tells you the kind of things they discuss as cabinet.
Na mami Musa, say nyame ya dum na Musa ebie parliament na moba. Minim se ba ko amoma aso no ankosi ba bia.
Kwame, minim se onim the omudi 98 ministers MPs no.
Are me hu so bi esundie, ana so bi amo.
98 MPs no. They say me no katai. Out of the 98 MPs no, omuni na mo consensus a omuma presidential staffers ni HC omu into omu angasa omu aso ese because
omu chase omu in what sense?
Why me they are chasing them, they are planting candidates against them.
Eno na Eugene ani Abraham Hawkers no.
They are planting candidates against them. And they say the agronomy style the
Asimi.
They say Usha presidential spokesperson, presidential staffers, chief of deputy chief of staff and those things. Omunyina obi akopre MP because omunim say omahindie no eba wiye. They are going to lose the presidential seat into obia ekope bebia odini ho ekwakosie. So as I speak to you, omu chase 98 MPs no omu planting candidates against them, and that is why they themselves cannot speak against the Ofori Atta issue now. And this a year minority 136 na yekotu abano etiano no yenkwana ya no edem. But you still need 183 before you can sack him. But the omanpenyin area no, there are so many ways. Unim say there's a class action against the debt restructuring program or yeah.
Oh, sir, are you for by me?
Because Setimam phone any GDA or finance minister no more. Adia bia obebi akwami omunyini. Now buy no nipan or your bank manager wagu na bank no. Ni savings ni nyina onya no e no de akoto individual bond. And also and also eba akwa kwami, you think he will agree like that?
Say where bank where bank for no certain parameters be on your mind.
Simple question. Me a bank cashier. Uba and wasa nra me tie o mu pa o. O we see na me ye adwuma wo bank. We see na me ye adwuma we ha. Na me retire na me di savings no aba better way. Inte na me di manage me hu kakra kakra. Wa o see we a better manager of the economy no. Wa gu ni bank no. Wa gu na adwuma. Baby no mu bobo say agbo adwuma nya wa gu ni nyina. They've come for just a simple facility. And also a farming. And you think they will sit down and be looking at you. Inti the finance minister Fufrobi anka timamufo no benya gidie wonumu enye ono ene gu banks na enye ono ene gu microfinance institutions na enye ono ena affect compete with the businessmen in the government contracts na kwami bia and kbe by work of finance that care for Atta. Insurance for pre business omuni no company enterprise insurance omuni no na compete banks for pre depositor omuni no na compete ye ko gibosia e wa manoni ya eurobonda se other go process na for no transaction advisors omuni no na compete. So every business the businessman, the finance minister who is the regulator is himself competing with the businesses in the country. And you think there can be sanity in this country? So, the politicians are competing with the businessmen. And that is why we are in economic mess. Because because you know insider information, you know air competing, and to be and you think there's nothing wrong with that. Also the trade ministry akokano. Na kwa me say say cocoa wa agric ministry.
Cocoa wa agric ministry, yeah.
They say me no ka say wan hwe kra the cocoa ni agric ni nyina akokano na wa ye minister for 3 ministries.
Agric what the hosu.
Na kwa me ministry be na switch and trade.
Trade dey so.
Trade and industry and no the akoka finance ho e dey amano.
Oh, what you say already check keke.
Na kwa me wo hwe check baby ya duru no Ghana need serious thinkers o. Yes, here say omwa ye dey adwuma no mo no kwa me dey 24/7 they should have full concentration.
I obi kwa ka say ne ko betimi dia information minister onu so e.
So be there.
Say ka sabre so dey ye probia hwe kira ko betimi dia makwadwo opon kroma.
Kwame, we have no problem say the Makojo Ponkruma. Kojo Ponkruma a finance person. And also a journalist. But Ushe ministers in Uma, Kwame, with all due respect, enye omuna nko mu ya se na kwadwo nye ni pakitwa sa ba on say
wan say wan do akoka no asem
Kwame the messenger o the messages ana omude send no na enye the messenger is good but the messages were always bad
and almost sending message on the phone so
Adabi Kwame say ebi na ekasa o man penyin say we are not going to the IMF kwadwo abeka bi we are not going to the IMF yeah, that's sorry ya no muko IMF. Inti Ghana for be there jikwadwo abi. Mi wanya kwadwo na beka ye. Ndiye mudi ma no beka ye nti sa.
Eyi
Inti ministry ho de Kwame ejuma wo ho but to be honest with you kwadwo ye one of the finest and deep thinkers are. Say omai no mu ka upe omo ministers na he's one of their top best ministers. And I can't hide it from you. Okay. So the man kwadwo krampo na nka ye ni asem ewo ho and I think say as a young man ke be challenge you no so amana ye adwuma but Kwame nde won timi ni de na odi bia akwa ka ho nye overload na wo ye no
me too
unyini
me too
how say overloading is also a crime then make a found no by honestly speaking kwadwo de odi ma kwadwo anke but beyond kwadwo no there are other ministers Kwame ese otimisha omo na other responsibility mo because say there is food shortages inflation and cost
aduane
Kwame yeah body him na wa resign
one have body him
now Kwame yeah you
any friend body him why what that man
oh Kwame say I infonton body enu bi o
body just the body him ndosi man
If they say Juma or by Mestre man penny say looking at the times are a woman. We can when we are you knew they were going to resign and no more resigning. And within this week substantive ministers' names must come out. Now Parliament appointment committee so that we'll be preparing to see how we can fast track it because trade ministry no Kwame Ghana for be jadi for Inti adie pia fadwadie hu bia no e was a parliament ye prioritize Ghana for bebre e akuafo adie bia e fa kuadwuma hu bia no e was ye prioritize na ye ntimi nkoso obi nza say on ye minister for trade and minister for agric this o man panyin na nkasa e nominate obi so we enimwanim ya mani nkasa o anya post na akoka ni ofase ho ente ojai amana the finance ministry in addition to trade ministry for a long time on appointee obi na yen prioritize because the farming season is about to begin. Inti unya agric minister obe put to the farming policies before the farming time. Na uko trawa
na agric minister wono o reasons obi the president yenwe wo famu pa wo mo famu no wana nka ugidi se obetimi ayo
agric adwuma no Kwame, on the agric minister we were parliament, who paid the best debaters who agric one of them.
Yes, because the PhD in our agric economy.
But ocean output to now, or the bar out to now. Am I confused?
Oh, but more body mono. He took it upon himself.
Say now minister for trade now pay him. So I can say on agric minister, but he ended up selling agric product. Into Usha, clearly speaking, Usha, there's a gap there. But Ukutu and now this I'm saying one obit me I agric minister because bo bidding and man penny nankasana and our finances and ankasana man quine amananti me and yen was a way.
OKFM 101.7.